So today I'm going to do an eyeliner tutorial, and I've already done the makeup for the rest of my face minus my lips. That's not something I normally do, but today, just because I'm focusing on eyeliner, I've done everything else. So before I start, I'm actually going to go over different types of eyeliners and what's good for a beginner versus somebody who's more familiar with eyeliner. So to start off with, if you're a beginner and you've never had any experience before with eyeliner at all, something like a pencil, like this is a NYX super skinny marker. This is really great because it's like a pencil. It's like a styrofoam pen basically, and it allows you to have more control, and like the harder you press, the more liquid will come out of it. I personally, this is what I started with. Actually, I started with a Stila one because I used to teach a lot of fitness classes, and so this stuff, you can't even see it anymore. Like, it's all black, and this is pretty old. I don't even know why I still have it, but like you put it on, it will not budge. You could be swimming probably and it wouldn't budge. I don't know, I've never tried it, but I used to sweat a lot, like outside teaching classes in the hot summer sun, and this stuff would not budge, which is why I bought it. This kind of has the exact same tip. When I bought these, I probably used these for about 3 years straight before I moved on to other liquid products, and this lasted me a year at a time, which is perfect. It is a little bit more expensive. I think it's around $30 Canadian, I think. For liquid, this is MAC Blacktrack Fluidline. This is really nice product. They also have an equivalent to this one. It's Maybelline. I'll get the name for it. I have it in my makeup artistry kit, but it's perfect. It's so much cheaper, and it's pretty much just as good as MAC Blacktrack, which is a great alternative. So this is a cream, and I am going to go into using pure liquid after, and I'm going to show you how I used to apply that. So if you're a little bit more comfortable with eyeliner and you're ready to move on to more advanced technique, the next step would be to get a liquid liner. Now this is, MAC sells them, this is an NYC Liquid liner, L'Oreal has them, NYX has one. They all pretty much come in the same format, so they come in this little tube. You unscrew it, and it's just a little micro brush basically. The thing is with liquid liner is that you have to be very careful and very patient when you're applying it, because if you blink or if your hand moves, it will go everywhere, or it'll go somewhere where you don't want it to go, and taking it off, I find it usually just rubs everywhere, so you either have to take your whole eye makeup off, or you have to have some really good remover and a lot of patience to kind of get that area off without messing up the rest of your face. Sometimes I've applied too much and it goes on my lower lid, and I've had to reapply all of my concealer. Okay, so now I'm gonna start showing you how I apply eyeliner right now currently. So I'm gonna start with MAC Blacktrack and a Sigma E11 eye pencil, and I'm just gonna dip this in, and I use the MAC Blacktrack to start with because I like to outline my eye. So I just steady my hand, and then just nice, short, small strokes. I stop right where the top of my lid meets my lower lid, and now I'm gonna draw a line, and I usually angle it from where the end of my brow goes down. So that's how I outline, basically. Okay, so I'm done outlining my eyes, and now I'm gonna go in with the liquid liner. So I really don't do much in terms of lining my eyes, and for the sake of today's tutorial, I'm just gonna do an upper lid eyeliner. So here's a rule of thumb that I always go by. Unless you're going to be doing a really artistic, dramatic, smoky eye, and you're gonna be wearing really big fake eyelashes, make sure that your lower eyeliner, if you are gonna put eyeliner on your lower lid, is never bigger than the liner that's on the top of your lid. Because what that's gonna do, that's gonna draw attention to your dark circles here, and it basically kind of makes you look like a creepy raccoon, basically. So, and honestly, if you are gonna, like, unless you want to look like Cleopatra, try to avoid really sharp lines. There are tons of makeup artists that do the really sharp line, but they have really big lashes on top, which totally takes the edge off and it draws the attention away from that harsh lower line, especially if you're blending it with like a different type of shadow. That's fine and it looks perfect. And if you want to look like Cleopatra, eat your heart out. But the key for me, never put lower liner on your lower lash without having it on your upper lash line. Never ever. And always, for crying out loud, wear fake eyelashes. If you're gonna put the liner on the lower eyelid and nothing on the top lid, wear the biggest eyelashes you can possibly find, because that'll help kind of even out the balance. But honestly, you're better off sticking with top liner and nothing on the bottom, or kind of making them even, or more on the top and just a tiny little, or just tight lining your lower lids. That's my second probably biggest pet peeve. Yesterday's biggest pet peeve, being able to see like right here, you can kind of see, like I haven't tight lined the top lid yet, so you can see I have like skin. You can see this part of my lid. I would never go in public like that, ever. Just no, just don't. Okay, so now that my pet peeve rant is over, I'm gonna go in with liquid liner. So today I'm using NYC Liquid Liner. That's what I use every day. So, take a big breath, because this is where it gets tough. So I usually use my pinky finger and I stabilize against my cheek. So that's basically, that doesn't look like too bad of an eyeliner. In my opinion, it doesn't look too bad. If you're going to be wearing thick lashes, I'm just not trying to look up too much because it's still drying. If you look up, like if you were to raise your lid higher, sometimes the eyeliner can get on your hot, like this part of your lid, and it can be bad situation. So I'm just gonna basically stay like this for a minute. So what I could do from here on out, if I wanted to make it thicker, is I could leave the tail, this part here, the way it is, and I could just thicken from here to here more if I wanted to. I haven't decided yet if that's what I want to do, because I really like the tail the way it looks. It actually looks pretty perfect. Somebody just sent me a text message. I think we're good. So now I'm gonna do the other side. Okay, so I feel pretty comfortable about the way my eyes are looking right now. I think they're looking relatively decent, I think. I mean, this one is like a millimeter thicker than this one is, but to be honest, I'm feeling pretty comfortable unless I pointed that out to you. I don't know, maybe you're super analytical, maybe you saw it. Cool. But I feel really comfortable just leaving them the way they are. So now I'm going to go in with a tight liner pencil or a brush, and I'm going to just eliminate that space that's in between my eyes right now. Okay, so I lied. I did go in and touch it up. I made it a little bit thicker just because. So now I promise I'm not going to touch it. And it went onto my lower lid, and that's what happens when you get for being a crazy person. So I'm going to use a Sigma tight liner brush in E16, and I'm just going to dip a little bit of that into my Blacktrack. You really don't need a lot of this. So that's basically it for eyeliner. I'm going to be back in a second, and I'm just going to finish up my eyes, and then I'm going to show you how I apply my eyelashes. Okay, I'm back. So I just put a little bit of blue shadow on the lower lid of my eye because I use neutral eyeshadow on the top. I just wanted a pop of color. So today I'm going to use Pixie lashes by House of Lashes. They're really gorgeous and I haven't used them yet, so I'm really excited. So to apply my eyelashes, I use glue from Social Eyes Lash, and it's really nice because it has a really like small brush, basically the same kind of brush that you use for the liquid eyeliner. And before I was using, what was I using? This Duo adhesive eyelash. Now I didn't really like this stuff, and the only reason for that is because I found that it's really gooey and it's really sticky and it's really hard to get like onto the eyelashes, so I didn't really care much for it. And today I was debating between using single lashes and a full set of lashes. The reason I don't really like these ones, I used to use them a lot. Like when I started applying false eyelashes, this is what I did. And I don't really like them that much. Maybe because it's a little bit too natural for me. I don't know. I feel like you go through this weird learning curve where you are like, oh, I want it to be really natural. And then the more you kind of go outside of your comfort zone more, and you're like, oh, I want to be really bold. And these aren't really that bold. They're kind of light and pretty. I don't know. Maybe today, because I haven't worn these in a long time, I will wear these. The singles. I'll wear the singles today. Okay, I lie. So I tried the singles. They were driving me nuts and they weren't staying on. So I'm going back to the full lashes, baby. Just can't do it. I tried, but just can't. I guess I just don't have the patience for it. I'm so sorry. Okay, try this again. I love using new eyelashes. It's like the best thing ever. Normally I start with my right eye, but today I took the left one off first. So we're gonna do the left one. So I just go along like this. I usually apply a lot towards my inner corner because I find my eyelid moves more in that area than it does in the other areas, so I apply more there because it has a tendency to come off. Make sure the center is there first, then I do, and then now I'm gonna go in and do the inner corner. And then I just go back in and make sure that they're all, the whole part of the lash is attached. So if you look really closely, you can see that looks like there's a lot of space there. That's because I have really spacey natural eyelashes. It drives me up the wall. But it's just something I have to deal with. You know, it's just the way I am. So now I'm gonna apply mascara on my lower lids. Not my lower lids, my lower lashes. So that's it today for my tutorial. I hope you found it useful for the eyeliner. One thing I didn't mention that I did do is I used a NYX retractable eyeliner, and I just went in my lower lid, sorry, just like this, and I just applied that. Just because I wanted to have white tight-lined eyes instead of black. But that's the only thing that I added to the eyeliner, and I just added blue shadow underneath. So I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know if you have any questions, and as always, if you liked this video, please subscribe. Thanks, see you next time.